Hello, everyone. Welcome to Heart Centered Tarot. As always, my name is Marina, and I will be your guide for this portion of the journey. Well, I did a show several hours ago with Cleo the Seer, and of course, we were talking about the buffoonery going on. And one of the things that we talked about, and one of the things that I said was that I believe um, that Elon Musk is working with Russia and that he's probably a Russian asset. And what I gave as sort of an example was when he took over Twitter. And the fact that the first thing he did with Twitter was to start firing people, um, getting rid of furniture, getting rid of all kinds of equipment, so on and so forth. Somebody who is in the business of making money doesn't do that. So, and I said at the time when he did that, that he didn't use his own money to purchase Twitter. That he had that was paid for by another country, and it could have been paid for by Russia. It could have been paid for by the Saudis. The idea was to take over Twitter, which had a substantial following, and then sort of create the narrative that that goes along with spreading disinformation and so on and so forth. So the other thing that I kind of mentioned was with him taking over or having access to the Treasury Department, so on and so forth. What was that all about? What was he doing with that? Well, as was pointed out in the chat, in 1956, Nikita Khrushchev said that they that Russia will take over the United States without ever firing a single bullet, and that they did not need to invade the United States, that they would make sure that the United States um, was basically ruined from within. Words to that effect. You can look it up yourself. So, with those two things in mind, I thought that I would take a quick look and see, is Elon Musk a Russian asset? Is he working directly with Russia to bring down the US? And so I will ask those two questions. The first one is, was Russian money involved in purchasing and destroying Twitter? So let's take a look. I'm using the Gilded Tarot Royale for this. So, was Russian money behind Elon Musk's purchase of Twitter? Let's see. First and foremost, Ace of Wands. Well thought out plan. Good idea. Let's see what happens if we do that. Okay. Crossed by the Knight of Swords. And knights are actions. Knights are the, pages are the messengers. They let the kingdom know what's going on. The knights come in and they do the bidding. So let's keep on and see what kind of story we get. The best possible outcome is the King of Swords, representing the king, representing the and the King of Swords is about truth, honesty, integrity, and so on. Okay, And what is the foundation, the root of, is the Seven of Swords. The winning at all cost, the spy in the camp, the the stealing of resources, of information, and so on. So, they thought that it would be a good idea to enlist someone to basically destroy the U.S. from within, and Elon Musk fit the bill. Okay. In the past, we've got the King of Cups. Again, this is emotion. This is, I could see Putin as being the King of Cups in that his fervent belief, the thing that he wants the most, is to ruin the U.S. and have Russia as the most significant country in the world, and that would make him the most powerful man in the world. Okay, and the near future, the Death card. Yeah, that if that was Putin's plan, it is not going to work out. It is going to come to an end. Too many people are realizing kind of what is going on. So, okay, let's carry on. His and this is Putin. I think Putin's attitude is the Five of Pentacles, feeling left out, feeling like he is missing out on something, that he's not included in the world. It's like he's feeling that he's been passed over. So this would be a really good solution for him to do that. Okay. His environment is the Seven of Wands. Yeah, this is a great idea. This is fabulous to he really does believe that is going to bring him that his heart's desire. Okay. In the hopes and fears is the Page of Cups. His fear is that he's going to be found out, and this is not going to work out well for him. Alrighty, and the outcome is the King of Pentacles. This is the money that was used, the influence that was used, the putting pressure on certain people to go along with that scheme. So, was Russian money used in taking over Twitter? Yeah, I would say it was, and a lot of it. Okay, well, interesting. Now, I want to take a look and see if Musk is taking control of the Treasury Department. Not so much, well, yes, to control the finances, because he who controls the money controls the power. So, is he being encouraged, and is he a Russian asset in using the finances and basically stealing the money from the citizens of the U.S. in an effort to prop up Vladimir Putin and Russia? Okay. Is he a Russian asset? Is Elon Musk a Russian asset? Let's find out. Alrighty. Excuse me. We start off with the Seven of Wands. Um, okay. And it's crossed by the Two of Wands. Let's talk about this. Let's see how we can make this happen. We have an idea. We have a great plan that we're going to put forth. It's going to take a little bit of time to come to fruition, but you work with us, and this is what we'll do. And we'll take over the US, and you can keep the money if you want, blah, 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 blah. Okay. And the best possible outcome is the Knight of Cups, the bringing in the emotion. And sometimes I see the Knight of Cups as the knight that will tell you anything that you want to hear in order to get what he wants. He's like that lounge lizard. For those of you that are of a certain age, you'll know what I mean by lounge lizard. Okay. Now, the foundation for the reading is, interesting, the King of Cups. Again, that came up previously as, who, and I said, this is probably Putin, because he desperately wants to achieve this. So, he is, whether he is consciously or subconsciously, but that's what he wants to do. He is letting his emotion get the better of him. And it's funny because I think he can sense that, it is so close. I just have to reach out. Let's see what happens. What do we have in the past? The moon. Yes, this is his desire to absolutely annihilate the United States. That is what he has been focused on. That is what he is concentrating on. That is what he is working towards. Okay. And we have, in the near future, we have the Nine of Wands. It is like a battle. This is something that Putin has been working on and trying to figure out ways to do, and to get in there. But it's like, do you have one more fight left in you? Do you have what it takes to kind of see this through to the end? It's it's one more battle, one more fight. Can you stand up and wield that sword one more time? Okay. In the in the attitude, his attitude towards this is the Queen of Cups. He's having a hard time now keeping a lid on his emotions. He's while the King of Cups, which is excuse me, the foundation of the reading, that's him giving into his feelings and that kind of delusional thinking with the moon. The Queen of Cups is his almost his inability to think rationally. He's being irrational in some of the things that he wants. Okay. His environment is the Eight of Wands. Oh my God, lots of wands here. The Eight of Wands. This is something happening and quickly, information coming in quickly. He feels like he's running out of time. And he's running out of town too. Yeah, maybe that as well. Maybe he could be departing. Who knows? So, things are coming at him fast, and he feels like he doesn't really have enough time to do what he wants to do. In the hopes and fears is the Ace of Pentacles. This is not only finances; it's also health. It is your values, the things that you hold dear, and so on. He's very much concentrating on needing to get something done, and he's willing to um, throw all kinds of money at it, um, to kind of make it happen. And the outcome, oh, the outcome is the world. This is, people are watching, people are paying attention. Um, things in the world change on the world stage are changing, and they're changing fairly rapidly. So this is, kind of Putin in here. The same thing sort of applies to Elon. Is he a Russian asset? Yes, he thought that this was a great idea. This was a good plan. He's going to go in and he's going to use all the tools at his disposal to tell people whatever they want to hear, just as long as he gets to do what it is that he wants. The moon, that's his nonsensical thinking. If you ever really listen to Elon Musk, he's very similar to Trump in that way, in that he's all over the place. He just, yeah, he's having a hard time with formulating his thoughts. He is starting to see this as more of a burden than he thought that it was going to be. His emotion is also playing havoc with him as well, in that I think that the information that he is trying to get, it's not coming in fast enough for him. And other people are starting to ask questions. Other people are starting to wonder what it is that he's doing, what his motivation is. And they're following the money. They're looking at the money. Why do you need to have control over the Department of Treasury and so on and so forth? And again, who's watching? The world is watching. The world is watching. So while this might have started out as something that we can do this and we'll put things in place and so on and so forth, I think it's becoming a lot more burdensome than it was. And okay, the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. The ideas, they're tossing around ideas, and I think that it's kind of it's a little frenzied. It feels frenzied. It feels like there's someone wants results right away, and someone is unable to deliver those results quickly enough. And when that happens, that's when mistakes are made, right? When you have to do things quickly, that's when mistakes are made. So, to answer the question, is Elon a Russian asset? In my opinion, I would say that yes, he is. Yes, he is. And, there's this plan might have worked a lot better if Trump had tried it when he had the first election that was gifted to him instead of the second election. So, all righty, there you go. Oh, that's interesting. So, thank you very much for listening. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe, and it just helps get my channel out in front of more people who want to hear what it is that I am sharing. They just don't know where I am. So when you hit that subscribe button, you help them to find me. And whether you're listening to this when it comes out, or whether you're listening to it later on, again, thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope that I will see you again. Take care, all, and see you later. Bye for now.